Hey man, should I switch to your video?
And welcome back, everybody. Our next two matches are getting ready to start here in about 3.5 minutes' time. On court one, it will be Malaysia versus Indonesia women in the 4x4 round robin. And in court two, Singapore versus your home team, Philippines, 4x4 women. Coming up very shortly. Stay tuned.
No, that's okay. No problem.
And if you're just tuning in, welcome back everyone to Hockey Stick fans from around the world. Live here in the Philippines, we're going to have our court two matchup coming in here shortly. Philippines women in black versus the Singapore women in this 4x4 tournament round robin match. We'll be getting into the stay tuned. We'll be right back with you right now. And welcome back everybody to our live stream, the final match of the day here between Team Singapore and Team Philippines women's matchup in the 4x4 round robin. Both of these teams today so far undefeated and have not been scored on, so this is going to be a fantastic match to see who will come out on top as we move forward into the seedings and the semis and the finals tomorrow. And welcome to our viewers, especially from the UK. How you doing, Lewis? Good to see you online in the chat.
Lewis is there?
Everybody else around the world, thank you very much for
Oh.
tuning in once
Do I
again.
just have to double menu right here?
Get started
Okay,
here in
so
about 30 seconds.
okay,
Both
perfect.
teams are got their final instructions from their coaches. Set to play.
Oh,
10 seconds left here.
hi everybody, and welcome to the final game of that day one of the SEA Games competition. And that game will occur between Indonesia in black and Malaysia in white. And those two teams lost their two first game of the competition. So it will be the first victory or draw for one of each team, and nobody scored a goal for the moment. So we will see how it will goes, and it begins directly with Malaysia, who tried to drive the puck, but unfortunately just got a stick infringement. So Indonesia will concede that foul. So Malaysia will be back in the attack, and Malaysia tries to drive the puck. Oh, nice steal from Indonesia. Nice counter attack. Go really fast. Will it score the first goal for Indonesia for the day of the day? Yes, it is, and it's in. And that's the first goal for Indonesia, and that was really amazing with a steal. She just stole the puck and just drives directly with a nice counter attack to score the goal. Malaysian team was unable to recover the puck, and that's an amazing goal from the number 3, Stefania Itzkia. What a nice start for Indonesia right now, and that's their first goal of the competition. So it's for sure something special for that player. And here we are again in that game against Indonesia and Malaysia, and he's going to push into the left side of the court. It's a bit yeah, that game is really important for those two teams, but watch out to Indonesia, who is going to counter-attack again. Maybe you could score. They try to defend, but unfortunately I think the puck is in. What says the referees? And the goal, yes. Second goal of the game. And Indonesia just pushed really hard in that competition. It's Olia Effendi, the number 5, who scored the second goal for Indonesia. Really an awesome start from the Indonesian team. I have to say it again, but those two teams just lost their 2 first game of the competition and scored any goal, so it's always a special moment for them. And nice recover from Malaysia. Malaysia, who will try to push the puck. Apparently there was a foul on the way against Indonesia again. You can see that Indonesia really put a lot of pressure with on Malaysia and have a lot of faculties of counter-attacks, and they are swimming really fast. And like as you see again, Indonesia just recovers the puck. There was a foul, unfortunately, but this time against Malaysia. But that's pretty tough. That's pretty tough for the moment. And here we are again. Indonesia will try to put again so much pressure in the Malaysian team, and they are going into their zone. They are 5 meters near the goal, and they try to keep on pushing. They keep on pushing, and they try to come to the right part of the court, and they are really not far from the goal. Maybe it will score the third goal of the competition for them. They are coming through. Yes, it is. The puck is in the goal, but what says the referees? And the goal is confirmed. It begins to be really hard for the Malaysian team, but it's already 3-0 for Indonesia. Really an amazing start for the team with that new goal from Sifa Nuraini. Really well done. Really good action. And who comes the first on the puck? Malaysia has the possession. Malaysia will try to push again, and they are like stuck in the left wall. Yeah, stick infringement on that action against Indonesia. That's will Malaysia try to score their first game of the competition? No, they lost the puck right now, and maybe again a counter-attack. It will be really fast. Does the Malaysian team will manage to defend that goal? They are coming not far from the goal they finally has been stopped. No, I think the puck is in. What says the umpires, the referees? Yes, it is. Well, what a counter attack again from the Indonesian team. It was really coming from their side of the pool, by the way. So it's really incredible. Their skills to swim really fast, to act in counter attacks, and then today and right now it's Carmelita Waluyo who just scored the fourth goal for the Indonesian team. But that's really amazing, I think, for those girls. And there is still 2 minutes remaining in the first half of that game, of the last game of the day. And Malaysia will try to push the puck again. They try to put a nice move, but they can go further. Unfortunately, nice defense from Indonesia. Maybe umpire referees made me lie, because Indonesia concedes a foul again. 1.54 remaining in the first half. And here we go, Malaysia, who will try to go into the Indonesian zone. Unfortunately, they lost the puck again, and look at that counter attack again. It could be really fast. They are trying to fight to get the puck, but they finally managed to pass the puck. Oh, nice recover for Malaysia. Nice recover, but they directly lost the puck again. It's complicated for the Malaysian team. They are really overwhelmed by the Indonesian woman, but they have to find a way. And the Indonesian keeps on pushing again and again. And for the moment, it's complicated for Malaysia, but during this section, they are still on it. And nice recover from Malaysia. They are going. The vice captain, the number 3, is looking for some help. Michelina Lorachundi. And right now a foul against Malaysia. Yeah, the vice captain was looking for some help, but unfortunately it didn't come, or not fast enough. So now Indonesian is back at it again. And we got a foul just in front of the Malaysian goal, and it will be against Malaysia again. The Malaysian woman keeps on feeling the pressure right now on the end of the first half. But let's see if Indonesia will score another goal before the end of the first half, and they are not far from it, because the puck is really not far from the goal right now, and it's well defended by the Malaysian team. What's occurring right now? Indonesia will keep on pushing that time. 33 seconds remaining. And a free kick. And right now it will be complicated. What a flick again! What a flick by the Indonesian team, but is the goal in? No, said the referees. No goal. But you see that incredible flick. And currently Malaysia is 3-3. That was the point of the last time out. So that is 3-4 right now, and you can see Malaysian team trying to push, even with their one girl less into the court. But it will be more complicated. It was already complicated with an even play, but right now it will be a really tough end of the first half. And for the moment, yes, and they are conceding a foul again. So 10 seconds remaining in the first half. 4-0 for Indonesia against Malaysia. So right now they have to be strong to not concede a last goal before the end of the first half. They keep on pushing. Did they pass? No, they didn't. Yeah, Malaysia just recovered the puck, and that's the end of the first half of that last game of the day. And Indonesia, for the moment, scored 4 goals against 0 for Malaysia, and that's really a demonstration from the Indonesian team. But Malaysia struggles to find a way to score their first goal of the day, of the competition, of the SEA Games, by the way. So we will see if they find a way in the second half. I hope they will.
Nice little drop pass back to the Philippine or to the Singapore defense. Now they're cutting across towards the end wall. Great job, Bridget, on that goal. So 2-1. Philippines now need one more.
And here we are again.
We expected this to be a close match.
Here we are again for the second half of that game between Indonesia and Malaysia. If you just arrived to that game, first of all, welcome. And just Indonesia for the moment but scored 4 goals against Malaysia and are overwhelming the Malaysian team. But Malaysian team maybe will try to find a way to have their first goal of the competition, because it's already the third game for the Malaysian team, and for the moment they lost their 2 first games without scoring 1 goal. And they were 3 against 4, but right now not anymore. Right now it will be an even game between those two teams. And there is an equal puck right now, so it will be pretty. And Indonesia just took the puck again, and they try to drive. They try to drive through the Malaysian goal. Nice cover. Oh, nice steal of the puck from the Indonesian team, and it results as a goal, the 5th goal of the competition. Of the game for Indonesia. But what a steal! What a steal from the player to just push the puck into the goal. Incredible, really incredible, and too bad for the Malaysian team. It was a bit dangerous, but they managed to push harder and put some pressure, and finally they managed to score. It's already 5-0 for the Indonesian team. And maybe Indonesia, maybe that's their time. Like you said, the nice cover of the puck. They try to go directly to the other side, but no, that's Indonesian who took the puck again. Unfortunately, a foul was signaled by the referees, and it is against Indonesia that time. And that's really a tough battle for the moment. Tough battle for Malaysia, but oh, nice move again. They tried to push and they recovered the puck again. They're trying to going through, but once again, Indonesia is defends really well, and they are unable to find the way. But Malaysian team is pushing harder and harder. Will it be enough? Or maybe on that situation, maybe on that acceleration, maybe. But the Indonesian team is really well organized. But Malaysia push really hard. Oh, and unfortunately they lost the puck, and look at that counter attack again. Wow, what an incredible speed, and nobody will be able to recover from that amazing counter attack, and that's the 6th goal of the game. But what a counter attack again! That's incredible. That nobody was able to catch the puck again. Amazing speed from the number 3, Stefania Hiskia. Really incredible, and it's getting to be tough right now for Malaysia. That's too bad, because there was really an amazing game, an amazing drive, and they were not far to score that first goal of the competition. But unfortunately, they lost the puck, and the sentence was it was really complicated afterwards. But maybe on that action, we try to push the puck. Oh, nice defense, but it's not over. They would try to push again. Unfortunately, it didn't get in, but it was really not far from it. Oh, what did they say? It looks like a penalty. It looks like a penalty will occur for Malaysia. And maybe it's their time. On that single action, that single drive, maybe it's their time to score the first goal of their competition. It will be obviously complicated to tie or even to win that game, but it can be really incredible for them to score on that penalty. And here we are for that penalty. Oh, defended. No, it didn't get in. What happened? It looks like the referees are talking to the 2 Malaysian girls. Will they restart the penalty, or the penalty is declined? It looks like they will redo the penalty. Yeah, that's it. They will redo the penalty. And here we are for the first penalty. And it's well defended for the moment by the Indonesian team. And yes, the puck is way too far from the goal to score, and the penalty is saved. Oh, that's really well defended by Indonesia right now. And it's still 6-0 between Indonesia and Malaysia. That's too bad. They got the opportunity to score their first goal of the competition on that penalty, but a really good defense from Indonesia. And here we are again. A little bit more than 3 minutes remaining on that second half of the last game of the competition, of the first day. Sorry. And for the moment, Malaysia will try to push harder, and look at the captain who tries to push the puck and to score that famous goal. They are really pushing on the right side of the court, but maybe they have to find a way. They are really struggling into the wall right now. Watch out to the counter attack. They have a look. And a foul just occurred. Illegal use of the free arm, and it will be against Indonesia. 2.42 remaining on the second half, and maybe Malaysia will try again to score a goal. And right now they are going to the other side of the pool, other side of the court. Oh, and they lost again the puck. Maybe watch out to the counter attack again. It will be really quick, and there are two. It will be really complicated, and it looks like it's the 7th goal of Indonesia. And again, the same situation right now. An amazing counter attack, and finally they scored. And again, it's the number 3, Zefania Hitskia, who really did an awesome job in that game. But it begins to be a bit hard to swallow for the Malaysian woman. But we have to remain that Malaysian team is a really young team, and watch out, because maybe it will be on that action. It will be maybe the first goal of the Malaysian team. They try to push the puck, and it looks like it's in. But what says the referees? And it's in. It's in. That's the first goal of Malaysia. The first goal, very first goal of Malaysia in the SEA Games. Really nice from the number 12, Nadia Tse Ying Chong. I think it will count for her. It will be a nice memory to score a goal in that big event like this. It's always memorable. But 7-1 right now between Indonesia and Malaysia, and they keep on pushing. Indonesia keep on pushing, and look again, a nice speed again. It's maybe defended. No, it will be not enough, unfortunately, on that action, and it will be 8-1. Yes, the referees just confirmed what I just said. It's 8-1 between Indonesia and Malaysia, and now it's begin to be complicated. The appeal really hard to swallow, but tomorrow will be even more interesting between those two teams, because like right now Indonesia will finish in the 3rd position and Malaysia will be at the 4th position. So they will see us again really soon, and maybe it will be completely different. And that's the end of that last game of the day 1. And finally Indonesia won 8-1 against Malaysia. Indonesia who won their first game of the competition, and Malaysia who scored their first goal of the competition. So a really special game for those two teams, and that's, as I told before, the end of the day 1. We will see us then again tomorrow, so be ready for a big underwater hockey day, because you will have all the knockout stage and the big finals of the 4-4 tournament. So we keep in touch. We see us tomorrow. Bye bye.